Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. I'm very, very excited you're here. And Happy New Year's for those of you who didn't see my Monday New Year video. So to the rest of you who I haven't seen yet, Happy New Year. I hope it's going well for you. I hope you are all very well. How is everybody? Are you good? Are you safe? I hope. Not in any weird storms or flooding or any awful stuff. I hope you're all safe and feeling good and excited about the new year. And if you're not, I get it. So anyway, today we're going to do Work On It Wednesday. So it's going to be hashtag Work On It Wednesday. I'm starting a hashtag both in my videos and on Instagram for Work On It Wednesday. That way, if you want to, like, you're making something and you're posting it in a group or you're posting it somewhere, add the hashtag Work On It Wednesday. That way, all of our work that we do together, projects or whatever, can be seen, right? So also it'll be easy for you to find anything I did on a Wednesday that I call Work On It Wednesday. Now, I'm not going to do it every Wednesday because I don't want it to become monotonous. But when I do one of these, when I create one of these projects, I'm going to put Work On It Wednesday, all right? I actually need to start myself a little envelope, someplace to put it so that I know, that's the project. Now, you've seen a lot of blue. I know you're probably tired of blue, but, we just came off of red and green, right? Months and months of red and green. So I figured you wouldn't mind blue. I have Work On It Wednesday because I have, let's see. Let me move aside the bits that I need to do the projects. Move those over just a little. Let's see how much still shows in the camera. Pretty much all of it. Yikes. Okay, let me see if I can. Well, that helped a little. All right. Anyhow, I have projects. I have this little project, and I have this little project, this one, and these to do for my project. Now, I don't know what day you're seeing this. I will. What's the word? I will confess that I pre-filmed my New Year's Day and my Friday, forgetting all about Wednesday. I don't know where my brain was. I guess I thought I already did a Wednesday video, but I didn't. So I'm kind of having to back up a little bit. So you'll see this Friday video. You'll be confused. So I apologize because I think I said it was my last blue video, but it is my last one, but I have to do this one and I need to finish it for this project. Now, I'm not in one of my videos, I talk about what that project is. So I won't do it again today, but these are the things that I am working on for that. And including, you have to do a lot of fussy cutting. And honestly, because of the film time, which I talked about in one of my videos, which you probably haven't seen yet, or may have, I put hundreds and hundreds of hours into filming and prepping for videos. 130 just filming, and then there's 5 hours of prep for every video, so multiply that times 5. There you go. So I had to go through all of my copies to see if I had one of these that I had backed, in a paper, because I want to tuck this into that pocket. I have about 5, and I think I keep calling it an envelope. It is an envelope. It's a bag. It's a bundle. It's a whatever you want to call it, right? I don't know if I officially have a name for it yet. But it's, see, and one of the things I like to do is I go back and I cut, like little circles for hole reinforcers. I cut out hearts. I cut out butterflies out of these corners, and, I cut whale tails like a lot of times. So I don't throw away, especially if I've printed it on both sides is what I'm trying to say. I try not to waste it. So I'll look to see, would the whale tail fit there? And would I use that? Yes, because it's neutral, right? So I wouldn't waste it. And so when I'm cutting or working on a project, I will take that extra second. Oh, that won't quite fit. I will take the extra second to cut something out. Yes, it's a little time consuming sometimes. And then I'll say, well, this is a great one for a hole reinforcer because it's neutral. So I'll do that. So I'll grab what's on my desk and I'll go, okay, I'm going to cut this, and this out of it, right? And then I put them in their appropriate envelopes. Now, I'll still have that pocket. I just wanted to show you what I do. This is a time saver for me. At the moment, yeah, it might take away from something I'm doing, but in the long run, it's going to give me a lot of goodies to play with, right? So I'm just going to dump that up on the top of my desk right now so I don't lose those. If I leave them on my desk, you know what's going to happen, right? They're going to end up somewhere. And then I have my little scrap bag I pop these into, and when I need something, I can just go back and grab it, right? So, okay, so that's our first one. I need that. I need this. If it's just plain white that I'm cutting out and there's a white strip left, I write on these all the time. So notes, names of kits, ideas. So I don't waste a lot if I can help it. Now these are all printed on. So obviously these are going to go into the little scrap baggie. Ooh, not that scrap bag. That's the one with printed papers. This is the backs. Okay. All right. I need to better organize all of that. That's part of what I'm going to be doing. I have a lot of my bits here, you know, in these. Like this is where my little circles live. They used to live in tins, which they still do, but these are printed. So I put those there. And then I have one. Now this one is just Christmas, but this could go in there with the Christmas for now. I do have some of these that are plain. I need to actually start one of those or pull it out or whatever you want to call it, because this is part of my storage. You know that we're talking about organization. This is how I organize, and these tell me what these are for, right? So this is, I can see it's Christmas and it's gold, and this is ephemera I use a lot, so it's why it's where it is, right? Does that make sense? Hopefully. Hope I'm making sense today. All right. So what I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and clip the corners on this. I don't know if I will use this just like it is, or if I'll add something to it, but it's ready to go into one of the pockets of that bag stash, stuffed bag. I think it's going to be a stuffed bag. Probably what it's ultimately going to be called, but I keep calling it pocket. I've called it a envelope. This is kind of an envelope. Probably I would have to fold it down maybe to make it more of an envelope. But on one of my videos, I kept calling it envelope. And as I'm watching the video, I'm like, hey, oh boy. But I had envelopes on my mind. I was working with some for another project, and I think I just got stuck on the word envelope. Now I'm getting rid of the white edges because I don't want that to show. And you're probably wondering what this is. You could use it as it is. I think this is an actual, I'm not sure if this is an envelope or like a folded down paper. I don't really know what she wanted it to be. So I'm going to kind of create my own thing with it, I think. So I'm going to take and I'm just doing a little burnishing. Yeah, you could fold it like that. I don't know. It doesn't really do anything for me doing that. I guess she just made it as a pretty decoration. It's pretty though. It could be like a wrap on something, like on a bunch of cards or something. Oh, that's a great idea. Something to think about. Now, I don't know what I showed you on what video since I'm out of sequence. So if I show you something over and over, I apologize. But I did make some goodies for this paper bag here. I made this beautiful little goodie out of a 4-inch coaster. I made this. This is a pocket. It goes, come on, pocket. Like this, but it's a paperclip pocket. Isn't that pretty? I do need to put something in there. I just realized. Okay, so we're going to need something for that. I don't have anything for that yet. And I made this. Isn't this pretty? And I think you'll see the how-tos on all this in your Friday video. So I think you'll find everything for that there. Do I have anything? Oh, and then this one, which I think I did off camera. Sorry, I'm having a craft avalanche here. Yikes, everything's is avalanching down. It's very dark and dreary today. Oh my goodness, what a dreary day. Very dreary California day. We've had a lot of rain, which has been awesome. The more it rains, the less likely we are to be in. And these are all things I have made. I'm trying to think what else we have in here that I haven't shown you. The rest of it I've shown you in another video. So hopefully either, excuse me, I have the hiccups. Oh, great. So this was a Roxy's weekly challenge and a combination of her challenges, I think. So I've made a pretty little band and I've used a couple of my die cut, embossed die cuts, layered them, layered a couple of strips of paper from the kit. You open it up. I've decorated up here because this was not there. I've rounded the corners and I have created a little folio full of goodies. And then here's another one and it has a tag that I made and put in there. I kept it very simple, very hard, right? And I bought this little pouch like this. It came from Michael's, no, not Michael's, Hobby Lobby. The only problem is sometimes these things don't want to fit because there is a lip somewhere. And I put that on there and then I covered the envelopes and I did a folio thingy. Accordion folio that's full of like pieces of ephemera, and I was thinking that maybe this would be cute wrapped around these. Yes, that looks good, right? And then we could just tie it with a little string. Now these pieces here are unfinished. They're just cut and inked a little bit, and they're scraps that someone could use, whoever gets this, can use to create some goodies, right? So let's go like this. Got an idea. My brain's going. Let's see, what did I do with that string? I have a navy string that I just love. Did I put it away? I don't think so. Let me see. Where did it go? Was it on my desk where I can't see it? And is it underneath everything? Let me look. I don't think I put it back in the box because I know I'm still using it, so that would be silly, right? Well, my goodness. You guys are going to think I'm lost because I keep losing things. Oh, why does this happen to me? I'm not as lost as I thought. Oh, it's what happens when you clean your studio. I'm still organizing and putting things away, finding new containers. Hopefully you didn't just see my head. I did do my hair, but still. Just been a busy girl, you know. And I'm showing you how I store certain things as I go along. Let's cut this to about, I love this. I love this color. Navy and white, beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little hole punch. I'm going to put these together because I want them to be lined up even if they're not dead center. At least they'll be equally uncentered. There we go. Little tip. That's a good way to do it. Now let's put our pieces in here. I got lucky and they all fit. These are just bits and pieces from the kit that can be used to make tags or put on, use as background or collaged. Yes, I could certainly have kept them and collaged a whole bunch of things, right? So, and that may happen later, but not this one. Okay, so it's really not going to do a whole lot. It's more for pretty, but what the heck, right? Okay, so now we're going to stick that in there. And then I have more goodies in here. I even have like a little, cute little tag thingy, tag booklet that they can use to create, whoever buys it or wants it. If anyone's interested, please let me know. If anyone's interested in this stacked pocket paper bag. Okay, and then we're going to put this around it. Keep it closed. I could have chosen any number of ways to close it, but I thought this was very regal looking. Isn't it pretty? Very Victorian. This is blue Victorian type of winter Victorian kit. So I did that one. So I wanted to share with you some of the things I was making on and off camera that you may have seen or may see on Friday. You'll see the how-tos, but you got to see the finished ones there. So because you don't, of course, I don't always show them in a video. Now, where did the other, oh, this one. Yeah. All right. Let's just get this cut out. It is New Year's Eve day for me when I'm making this video, because I realized I didn't have a Wednesday video. And I need some time off this week when you see all these videos, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday video, because I hopefully am taking down Christmas inside and out and putting it all back in its boxes and returning it to our storage unit, or at least getting it into the garage nice and neat, ready to go to the storage unit. Usually once it's down, we try to, if it's not raining, which it may rain this week. I'm not really sure the forecast. I can't look because, of course, it's on my phone and I am filming on my phone. Well, I'm going to double check to make sure I am filming on my phone. Here, I said that and it's like, whoa, maybe I'm not. I am. Okay. Hubby went next door to deliver a gift to our neighbors. They are having a New Year's Eve party. I don't know how that'll go. This will be their first one, so I'm not sure if they're allowed partiers when it comes to that. They've always been very, very respectful in all of their partying. Although New Year's Eve might be a whole different thing. We'll see. So hopefully they are wonderful. They are a wonderful young couple. I love them. I really love my new neighbor. So sweet. Super duper sweet. They have the 3-year-old girl, and her mom comes and goes and stays there off and on, and they are very into family. They look after us. He plays golf with my husband a lot. They are pretty good buds, and his wife brought me flowers today. Big, beautiful bouquet of flowers for New Year's. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, how lucky did we get? We hit the jackpot after 40 years of horrible neighbors. We finally got fabulous neighbors. That's about 30 years, I think, here. This house, and then we had another house here, and we were in for 22. And the first couple of neighbors we had were wonderful, but the last one, Nightmare City. Oh my goodness, he was the worst neighbor ever. His wife ended up divorcing him. He was so mean. Of course, he did not like us or me. So, I did not get along. Which is rare. I love all my neighbors, so it's hard. And then it's usually people who are disrespectful and mean that I don't get along with. They just have a mean streak, and I try really hard, and then there's a point where I'm just done trying, you know. So, and that's all we will say about that. But I love these young kids. They are just wonderful. We have wonderful neighbors. We have all, knock on wood, fabulous neighbors. Hopefully none of them move away. Most of us in this area these homes were sold when they were new, and a lot of the original owners are still here, so they're our age. And then as they have moved out for whatever reason, gone to live elsewhere with their kids or whatever, we've gotten young neighbors, and so far our young neighbors have just been wonderful. We have one who has a 8-year-old and one who has a 3-year-old, so that's nice. And the rest of us are all retired, or we work at, well, close to retirement, or we work at home. There's a bunch of us that work at home. So it's just a wonderful neighborhood. I love it. There's about 8 homes in this little stretch right here, and plus then we have courts off of our streets that are, those neighbors have been turned out to be equally nice. We know most of our neighbors all the way around us. Everybody that has an adjoining yard we've met and spoken with or worked on projects with, so that's pretty cool. For California, that's pretty special, because a lot of California people are, oh, you know, they don't know their neighbors, and they don't want to know their neighbors. Not like back east where everybody knows everybody, you know. Although this is a smaller town, and we used to know everybody, but a lot of people have come from the big city here, and they're not very nice, not very friendly. you're nice to them and they're just so rude. They give you a weird look or dirty look if you talk to them, and they push you and they cut you off on the street. They're just not nice people. Okay, so I have goodies to go into that pocket. I'm going to set those aside because I don't know if I want to do anything with either one of those. I just wanted them done in case I want to put them in, or I want to put them into one of these things I'm going to be working on today. So today I'm finishing up. This is a big giant tag I want to put in there, writing tag. I have a bag, which I think the tag would be fabulous in the bag. Tag bag. Do you see that? I rhymed. So this one I made out of a giant sheet of music, and I want to glue it on. And this is the back side, so I don't really want to do like a ton to it. I think I just want to add like maybe a little lace or something like that. Let me get some glue. I haven't worked today, so my glue is probably cold and does not want to come out. Ooh, I got lucky. I don't think I did anything this morning. Did I do anything today? I don't think so. I'm a little warm in the sweater I have on. Ooh, I thought I was cold. And I started working and get going, and then I get hot. Kind of feel like I'm cooking. Hold on a minute. I'm going to get some soda. Diet soda. I need the caffeine. Haven't been sleeping particularly well. Not sure why my brain kicked on. Didn't want to shut down. Then I got a migraine, so it's like, okay. Oh, that's supposed to stay up. That's not an envelope we close. It goes like that. So let's see. That is pretty lace over here. I got these from Lavish Laces. I don't have them on cards yet, but I need to. As you can see, I better get them on a card soon because this will drive me crazy. Oh my goodness. I grabbed the wrong end and everything came out. Why? Why? I'm being dramatic. Okay. Let's just go across the bottom. I'm going to use fabric tack because it is a fabric. It's going fabric on paper, and this glue is cold this morning, so guess what? Into my lap it goes. Okay, I need to see, we've got kind of a little bit of a ragged edge right there. Luckily, you can move fabric tack, and Fabric Fix, and 3-in-1 around for a little bit. Okay. Oh, that glue was very cold. Now I have my ring of words. And these are from A Jewel Design. These are one of her newest that I asked her to make for me specifically. But knowing that you guys, you know, a lot of you do what I do and love these elegant words like Baroque and Rococo and Victorian, you know, all those lovely words. I cut them down to where I want them, and I just cut that very badly. I did not sleep enough. I did last night. The night before I didn't sleep. Last night I slept pretty good. In fact, I closed my eyes. I was watching a video. Then the next thing I know, it was morning. So apparently I've gotten pretty good about taking off my glasses and my earbud and putting my iPad down so that I can sleep. And this is a vintage ring. It is my original engagement and wedding set. I weighed all of 98 pounds when I got married. And of course it doesn't fit. As the years have gone, I have upgraded. You know, my husband's upgraded me. So I thought I'd wear it today. I don't know. I was just in the mood. This is an anniversary band for one of our, I think our 18th wedding anniversary. So I was in the mood. All right, good enough. I don't want to overdo that side because this is the side I really want to decorate. And this is going to be our front. And I have it all inked and ready to go. Aren't they lovely? They're from the kit. All the pieces are from the kit. Whew. Gosh, I'm hot. Don't have a lot of news. Other than we've got a lot of cleanup to do after the holiday as far as the house goes. Yay. Not. Now all that Christmas that took me so long to get up needs to come down. Traditionally, we take it down after New Year's. Us and all of our neighbors. It's our whole neighborhood tradition. So we leave it up through New Year's, and then after that, it's free for all as to when it comes down. So probably during the week we'll work on it, depending upon weather, like I said, because we have to get it back into the garage or into the car over to storage. So we'll see. I'm not sure what, depends on how organized I'm feeling. I would like to take and, that makes it a tuck. So if I want to tuck something up under there, I can. And I would like something along that edge, but I think another one. Lavish laces again. I'm going to put that across the whole bottom, or do I want this one? Maybe I do. That one. I don't know, you know, all of a sudden I'm really attracted to neutrals, probably because I've worked with so much color. My eye needs a rest. So I'm going to be probably after, you know, this blue project is done and off to its new home, wherever it's going to go. It doesn't have an owner yet, so if someone's interested, please let us know. Contact my Etsy shop, which is a jewel design. Well, technically it's my daughter's shop. She and I share it. Let us know. Send a message, an email to her that you're interested, and she'll give you, I don't have a price for it yet, but I will. She'll give you a price, and first come, first serve. First one to let her know that you want this bundle that I'm working on, or you think you do. Let her know. I feel like it needs something there. Let's try some. I've been trying to use different things, not the same thing all the time. Let me move my, ooh, I see pretties everywhere. If I could find the end, we can do it. We can do it. Okay. What I'm going to do before I cut that, because this tends to just ridiculously fall apart. I don't know why I'm doing that on my picture. That was a dingy thing to do. Okay, let me get this over here. See what happens when you cut it? It falls apart. So what I want to do, of course, I am wearing nail polish. Uh-oh, I'm not used to that. Haven't worn any in forever because Christmas is just so hard on the nails. Okay, that's not going to work. So I'm going to do it over here. I washed all my mats to start my new year off right. Let's see. Now, where did I put that glue? Oh, over there. Okay. I'll be cleaning these scissors again today. All right. Let's move this. Throw that away. I rarely throw anything away, but when it's got that much glue on it, I doubt it's going to be useful. Shoot. Oh, there we go. That was a little teeny tiny pin, which I would find with my foot, or Tommy would find in his little foot. Might be hearing, meow, meow, meow. Trying to figure out what is wrong with my cat. Okay. Let's put this up here. Flying trim, duck. This bottle is very full, so I would say it is cold and not liking me at the moment. Sorry about the sniffles. I took my meds and everything, but it is not helping. It's because of all the rain. The mold count's up. Mold spore count, and it's still dark and, you know, yucky. Well, that's pretty. Goodness. What else have I got I want to use on there? I want to use something else. I want something down here. Should we do a rose? Should we do a... Oh, I know. I have some of these. I love these. I don't know where I got them. I cannot remember. It's driving me crazy because I cannot figure out where I got these beautiful little rosettes from. I normally would not use 3. I kind of hoard these because I don't know where I got them. I usually keep a tag with things, and I think I must have bought them with a bunch of other stuff, so I don't have the shop they came from. But usually I can find this kind of stuff online on Amazon. But rose trims, or I don't know what to look under really. But I might have to because I really like them. Or I'm just without them. I'm done, right? I just won't use them anymore. And yes, Fabri-Tac glues those on beautifully. Oh, isn't that pretty? See, I love that. I'm really happy with that. Here, I'll hold it up. Pretty. I feel like something needs to be up here. I don't really like the way that looks. So I almost feel like it needs a piece of lace. Ooh, yes. Yes, please. Lace. Yes, please. See if I've got anything. Not that I don't have yards and yards and yards of laces, but do I have the right lace? Well, let's see. This one's vintage. This one might even be an antique lace. It really feels very old. You could feel the age on some of these laces. Oh, yes. Very neutral with just a little bit of blue. I didn't want everything in that kit to be so bright. I've really played up the blue in the kit, but then today I'm finding I must be about done with blue because, I mean, it's my favorite color in the whole world, but, and I love pink. Don't get me wrong. I love, love, love pink, but blue is my favorite color. Pink and teal and blue, teal and pink together are, oh, yum. Yummo. That's my third choice. You know, I feel like I have a air bubble. Yep, I did. Oh, so anytime your glues are not working, try loosening the cap a little bit. And usually you have an air bubble in there from up and down, you know. And once you do that, it releases the air bubble and then it comes pouring out. Almost in a not good way, but it's still, you know, better. As I'm not closing this as a lid, I'm going to... I like seeing the ragged edge at the top, so I'm kind of bringing that down a little bit. Now, I have a little tip for you. Some people like the idea, some don't. But this hand sanitizer, I get this one at Target, and it has aloe in it, so it's not so drying, is a great way to get ink and glue, especially Fabri-Tac, off your hands. So if you're doing a video or you're somewhere, or you just don't like the feel of it on your hands, use this. One, of course, it sanitizes your hands as you're going along, especially if you're handling something you're like, you're not sure, a really, really old book or something that, you know, you're not sure about. And then it just breaks down the glue beautifully, and ink, paint, all kinds of stuff like that. I'm going to Add some more to that corner. Okay, that's done. I feel like something there too, but that feels like it should be like a word, or that's where I'm going to put the blue back in. You know it, right? Oh gosh, I'll put that next to me. Oh, goodness. Put the pearls back up because we didn't use that. Or maybe I could put a word up here. Oh, you know what word I want? I want the word mademoiselle. Let me see. It's in this kit from Sam Poole, and these are her snippet words. She has them in her shop. I love them. And I know she has the word mademoiselle in here. I just don't know if I've cut them all out. You know how it is? You have a favorite word, so you use and use and use it until there's nothing. That's monsieur. 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 Okay, I know there's a mademoiselle in here. Of course, probably not on any of the pages I have left, right? Well, hold on. I just... Alrighty. That pile next to me is getting high. It's going to avalanche. I printed a new set because I use these so much. I haven't trimmed them down yet, but I'm going to trim them into cards like you see there. Let's see if I can find my mademoiselle. And then I will know what page it's on too. It's worth finding it if I can find it. Someone asked me where I found the word mademoiselle. They were just amazed. And I said, oh, it's in these. Okay, you guys are probably seeing it, and I'm not. I think it's part of a bunch of words. It's not by itself. Well, I may have to settle for something else. Doggone it. Because I'm not seeing it. And watch, as soon as I finish this thing, it might have been in like a line like that. Mademoiselle, here's one. I don't know if that's what I'm looking for, but there's one right there. I want to say it was like the Monsieur one, but I'll take this one since I don't want to go through like 800 of these. I'm exaggerating. Can you tell? No. Okay. But yeah, you know, a lot of times if you go up and down them, you'll find your word, you know, that you want, or it's part of another word. I got to get these cut because I really need them. Yeah, this was her, I got it in May of 22, which I think it was brand new when they came out. So if you want to go look for them in her shop. There we go. That kind of gives us, now let's see, do I want it on that side? Or do I want it on that side? I don't know. But you know what I do want? I'm looking through my Craft-A-Lanch here. We're about to be Craft-A-Lanch. Boy, oh boy. Which means avalanche. Well, these crafty goodies that are falling all over your desk. But I love, you know, having them on my desk so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, it's getting dark in here again. Doggone it. I still have one more video to do. It's not supposed to rain today. Today, but that does not mean I want to put it behind. Oh, I thought I lost my word. About flipped out there. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's do that. I love to back words too. That's something I haven't done in a while, but I used to always back my words. Always. It gave it dimension. It's a lot of fun. Use your scraps. Hello, get up there. Wait a minute. I've got words all over the desk here. Get these back up in the pocket. These pockets are fabulous. I get these on Amazon. I buy them. You only get 12 in a pack. I should just buy like a bunch instead of buying one and buying another one. But I do spread them out through the month, so I'm not hitting my credit card all at once, right? So, but they are, let's see, I'll tell you. They are 10 by 6 by 10, 6 by 10 or 6 by 9. I don't know how they measure them over there, but anyway. And I want a bit of, do I have any personal? Oh yeah, I do. Maybe just the littlest bit. Oh, I hear my hubby outside. He must be talking to Edgar while he's prepping for the barbecue. Or he barbecues everything. I mean, this guy is good. His food is phenomenal. He's a good cook. So when he has company, his friends just love it. They come all the way down here from the big city, San Jose, to hang out with them. They were, you know, their friends, their family told them, oh, no one's going to come down and see you. All their friends love coming down here. They love it. A few have moved down here since they did. But yeah, they love coming down because he's got perfect backyard for parties. It's got like triple patios that are stacked all the way up the hillside. You guys have seen my yard. You know it's stacked in the back, right? And so he does too, but the previous owner put two patios in, built up two up the hillside, built them into the hill. So he has this huge party area where he can put tables up there. He just had a birthday party last weekend, or no, weekend before last, for someone in the family or friend. I don't know who it was for. There we go. I love that. Super happy with it. We just gave that some dimension, and I added a little bit of cheesecloth. I need a little more Fabri-Tac because that did not hold. Yeah, our football team won. They are number 1. San Francisco 49ers. Woohoo! Yay, 49ers. I don't know. They are number 1 in our league. So, going to the playoffs. Yay, yay, yay. Super thrilled. Our guys get a little time off so they can rest their weary bones, especially the ones that are injured. Okay, I'm super happy with that pocket, you guys. Super duper happy. Now, I want to create a little piece to go in that. I think this would fit in there beautifully. And I found this bit that I want to put on the corner here, and then I want to put something else through there. Maybe we'll use a word, or, oh, you know what would be beautiful? I'm not sure if I have it here. I'm going to make a bunch of noise. Well, maybe not too bad. I'm looking for something to go in this corner. Something elegant. Oh, here we go. There we go. Get over there. There we go. I have glued the back of this whole thing a number of times, so hopefully we're good and I can cut and not have to worry about pearls bouncing around all over my desk. Yeah, I could feel myself cutting through the glue, so I'm pretty sure. This is a very old wedding gown. Beautiful old wedding gown that someone either gave to me. Yeah, it gave to me, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I purchased it. I might have purchased it, but I know it was vintage, antique wedding gown. And I thought it would be stunning on this corner. I just don't want to, I love that, but I don't want to cover the whole thing up. Okay, if I can see, and I'm very careful, hopefully I don't go bouncing more pearls. Where can I cut this off? Right here. Hopefully my head's not on camera, but like I said, if it is, I did do my hair, and I am growing out my gray or silver hair, whatever you want to call it. Getting rid of all the brown dyed hair. Well, I was always a brunette. or a sandy blonde, whatever you want to call it. Light brown hair. Had a lot of red and gold highlights in it growing up. It just doesn't quite go with that, does it? No. I mean, I could go with, after all that cutting up that beautiful piece. I'll use it on other things. Don't panic. It'll be okay. I think I know what I want to do here. I wonder what time their party's going to start, because I know they're going to go to well past midnight. So, hope all their friends are careful driving home. Ooh, dangerous, right? Where'd that go? Oh, there it is. I'm going to have to turn on the lights if it gets any darker. What I want to do is kind of scrunch that up, put that on there, and then put some kind of rose or rosette on it. I have to move it up, though. It won't fit in the pocket. Just dawned on me. I'm looking for trim. Here's another vintage trim. I'm trying to think what I have that would look good on there. I have an upset stomach this morning. We had brunch, and it and I are not getting along right now. Sorry, I'm just looking through my I'm wondering where one of these should have it. Oh, this one maybe. Those are my bits boxes. Doesn't look like much to you, but it is definitely something, everything to me. I could do blue. I do have blue ones. I just saw them a minute ago. Oh, I know it's bright blue. Believe me, I'll tone it down. It's not going to stay like that. I'm thinking if it's all gathered, put on there with like a pearl or something in the middle. Put that on there too. But I won't leave it like that. Let me find the right side. What time do I have? Oh, I think I'm running out of time. I got to check my clock in a minute. I do not want it that bright, so guess what I'm doing? I'm inking it up. As if it had grown old sitting around the attic. Better. All right, I feel like we did good. I'm not going to get to these other two pieces, which I will finish these off camera. These are some booklets, which I was hoping to share with you, but I just cannot get to them. Doesn't matter how fast I craft. It just doesn't happen all the time. I need, this one I know will glue fabric on really well. It's way stickier than the new one. And that's good and bad, right? So if you want it to be really sticky because you're putting fabric on, I think this is probably the one to do. But see how it gathers up really beautifully? And lets me maneuver it really well. You can do it with Fabri-Tac too, and glue gun. Glue gun works really well for that. So don't hesitate to use your glue gun. I would normally do that. This is weird. What is this? Oh, it's very vintage. Oh, Gosh, I hate to cut this. It was some kind of collar or something. Oh my goodness. I love this. I forget where I bought this. Or it was in a bundle. Might have been a gift. Might have been a gift from one of my fabulous friends. Might have been from Marlene. I don't know. Okay, she gifted me with some beautiful pieces. Bought a lot from Lavish Laces too. So I mean, I bought them from a lot of places. So I don't know. Can't track every little bitty bit. It's impossible. I'm looking for the right and the wrong side. I can't tell. It's dark in here. Again, I'm gonna. Oh, wrong glue stick. I mean, that one would probably work, but I know this works. It's like absolutely no. And you can't get this Scotch Create anymore. If you happen to get it by accident because you order it and you see a picture and you think that's what I'm getting, usually you get this one. When you order this, you get this, which has been fine. I'm happy with it. So I haven't really done any, you know, fancy for this journal. And I thought I need to do something fancy. I can now go through and add my Fabri-Tac if I feel like I'm not going to get what I need here. I want a pretty good glob here. Stay. See the difference in the color? I don't know if you could see, but once you ink it up, it's pretty good. I know it's bright, but I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. I was thinking I was going to use that on there, but I don't think I am. All right, let me check my time. We are running out of time, darn it. Darn it. Okay. Actually, I'm thinking, trying not to hurt myself thinking, I have like, what, something like this look good in the middle? I'm after this one again. Yep. This has these little strings, so you really have to cut them off and cut close and get rid of all the little edges. The points come in very handy. Yeah, I love that. So much for hoarding. Not hoarding this year. I said I was going to use it, and I am. I just used something I've been hoarding for a year. Now this Fabri-Tac, like I said, we'll put on your trims and your jewels. Absolutely will. Sorry about the noise. Gosh, can I make a mess? I can. Oh, that looks pretty. Now I feel like it needs something else, of course. That can't be all. I have to do something up here to balance this corner. I do like the diagonal, and that is the way I was taught both in sewing and art, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. Balance your eye out so your eye isn't running around the page going crazy, or it's also heavy. It feels like it's going to fall over on one side, but, you know. I think I'm going to put a piece of lace up here and a word maybe. One of these gorgeous words. Let's see that Jolene created. I think we want a light word because we've got so much dark on there. I think Victorian's an awesome word. Let's get that. I think that might be a little bright, maybe. I printed these on a bunch of different papers. That's why they all look different. Or majestic. Well, let me see how the Victorian looks on there. Looks on there. That's a good color. Yeah, I think that's okay because it's going to have ink on it too. So, you know, I'll put that all away later. And we are coming close to running out of time. So I want to thank you all for coming and watching with me today. We're not quite done, but we will be in just a minute here. I really appreciate it. There will be a Friday video that I encourage you to watch because it's pretty much the last of the things that I've made for this pocket bag, bundle, whatever we're going to call it. Stacked bundle bag. It's a stacked bag. It's got 5 pockets, so it's going to have a lot of goodies, you know, in it. And I'm going to stuff it. It's going to be a stuffed bag. It's going to be stuffed to the max. So I can tell you that much. I want to see what I have. What would be, ooh, would that work? No, wrong one. That's too dark for that one. Oh, I've got some laces here. I'm pretty sure this is too light, but we could see. Maybe not. No, it's vintage. I mean, it is vintage, so it's got some age on it already. I don't even have to age it up. It's very yellowy already. I mean, very brown. What I want to do is I want to came in a lace bundle I bought from my friend Shell way back when, a couple years ago. She's from the Ramblin' Crafter. I haven't been able to watch their videos in a long time. I really should check in on them and see how they are doing. I haven't checked in with her and Clint. Hopefully they are all well. I adore both of them very much. But once you get a video channel, you don't have time for anything, really. And she was so busy with her channel, we just weren't finding time to chat at all. So there we go. That's good. Excuse me, I have something in my eye. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That kind of picks up that blue, allows me to bring it up to the top of the page. Now that as the glue is starting to dry a little bit, it gets a little bit more sticky, which allows me to kind of push it down and flatten it out a bit. Okay, I think I need to make sure there's a lot of glue on that. Let me hold that down while I put some of these glues away. I just knocked stuff all over my desk there. This is a little dish that I got when I got married. It had an aperitif, like a little bottle and glasses on it, a little decanter. And of course it is aged, and I can polish it, but I kind of like it as it is. I think it's very cool the way it is. So I use it for laces and things because I wasn't using it. It was in a box. So I feel like I know what it needs. And that will be done. So we got a few pieces done today I'm very happy with. Where did it go? They were bigger projects, and we've decorated both sides of that. And this one. And cut a few pieces to go into our journal. So I'm very, very happy with all of that. Let me just put this on here. Up here. Of course, I put it on crooked. Come on now. Don't rip. Don't rip. Don't rip. Don't rip. There you have it. I may add something else. I feel like it's not done yet. So maybe a tab at the top or a bow. But this is what we did today. There's all of our millions of layers there. We did this one. And the back. Might need a little something. But there you have it, guys. So thank you for watching our Work On It Wednesday. Remember, it's hashtag Work On It Wednesday, and that's really a good way to find it, or will be in the future. We don't have, I don't know if anybody else does Work On It Wednesday, so I don't know if we would be part of many or just that. But next week, we're going to start our Stack Your Stash, so I'll explain that next week when I see you again. And I feel like we're really getting there, guys. We are darn near done with this wonderful piece that I have started, and I'm excited that all of this is getting there. So there's what we worked on today. All right, you guys, I love you all. I'll see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.